Hey guys, and welcome to Behind the Launch, the place where we do honest interviews with successful online entrepreneurs. I'm your host, Pieter DuPreez. On today's show, we're going to be discussing a solid new product with a method that's working in 2017 called Ignition. Now, this is being launched on the 13th of October at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, so be sure to check it out. On today's show, we've invited product creator Brenden Pierce to come and talk us through this product and what it is all about. So let's get right to it. Hi Brenden, and welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Fantastic. Thanks again for making the time today to join us and to come and talk to us about your upcoming launch called Ignition. And correct me if I'm wrong, that's launching on the 13th of October at 9 a.m. Eastern Time.
Yep.
Fantastic. So, again, welcome to the first time on Behind the Launch. And can you maybe just give us a little feel of who you are and what is your experience in the internet marketing space?
Yeah, sure. So I started internet marketing back in 2014, right around that time frame. And when I first started back then, I actually started as a solo ad seller. That's when I had my first success. And back then, solo ad selling was really kind of hitting it off, kind of like e-commerce boom happened and all that. At that time, of solo ad selling. So I was working a full-time job at that point, working an IT job. Once I got into solo ad selling, once I started, within like a month or two, I was making about $4,000 to $5,000 per month. I mean, it was really good. Like, it was a big boom then. And so once that started happening, I actually went ahead and quit my job right away, thinking, okay, yeah, I mean, this is full-time income. It's replacing my job. What wasn't good then was it was going well for about 4 to 5 months, and at that time, the autoresponders back then, whoever get response and stuff, were really cracking down on some of the techniques solo ad sellers were using. Not that they were illegal, but they were just shady in their eyes, with how solo ad selling was, that kind of stuff. So they were closing down a lot of accounts because of it, with like just with no reason whatsoever. Would just do it. My account got shut down. So I literally went from a $4,000 to $5,000 per month income to zero overnight. So that's how I got started. A lot of big success, but then a big kind of failure hit me at that point, putting all my eggs in one basket. So it took me a while to get things back together. And then what I had done was, so I'm going to say maybe like 3 to 6 months later, somewhere in that time frame, what I had done was create a product around some other success I was having with affiliate marketing, email marketing, and I put it on the Warrior Forum. And then an affiliate actually, at that time, it's still big nowadays, but affiliate actually hit me up, saw the product, and messaged me separately and said it was really, really good. He wanted me to actually shut it down and partner up with him and actually do an actual launch, which I did. So that thing got me. We did a launch together, went really well. That really got me into what I do a lot nowadays. What I've been known for is email marketing, list building, that kind of stuff. So I did that for a while, and then about like a year ago or something, I had to stop with internet marketing and kind of deal with some personal matters. Away from the internet marketing business and all that kind of stuff. So I actually did nothing for a little over a year. I came back in about June, July time, and basically came back no list, starting from scratch, I had nothing. So that's essentially how Ignition came about. Is basically I had to come back. All the methods I teach inside of Ignition are about starting from scratch and getting get to that $100 per day mark, and that's basically where we're at now as far as that goes.
Okay, no, cool. So. And I mean, just to mention the facts for the viewers, I mean, you're currently you're actually from the US, but you're based in the UK for a few months, traveling there for 9 months. And I mean, you've been working, and the IM lifestyle provides that for you because you can work wherever you are in the world.
Yeah, I mean, that's the beauty of this business.
Yes.
You can do it anywhere, anytime. I do it right now. I'm traveling the UK and traveling Europe, and Brendan's actually traveling all the time. He's going back to Vegas again, and once you get to that point, even if the lifestyle is working as least as little as possible to make the most money. But if you put a little more time into it, you'll get more out of it. So the nice thing is, if you want to put in 4, 5, 6, 7 hours a day into your business because you love it so much to make more money, you can still do that and travel. So that's the beauty of it, because you don't actually have to go to a job. So yeah.
Yes, and I mean the other cool thing is you can always start with putting aside some time on it, making extra income on the side, and then once you really see it booming, don't quit your job right away.
Yeah. If I have to give an early piece of advice, and maybe we'll do that at the end, but an early piece of advice is that don't leave your job too early. I mean, if you're having some success, keep going for a little while. Don't do what I did and quit your job right away. And then if you have all your eggs in one basket, it goes away, then you're screwed. So it's okay to still work for a little while. Get your business to a consistent, stable point, and then you'll be good to go. It's worth it for the long term. So yeah.
Okay. So let's get back to Ignition. So this is basically the method you've been using since June, since you got back into the IM. You started with nothing, and basically this is exactly step by step of what you're doing till today, right?
Yeah, pretty much. The main method, kind of selling point that your customers and everybody will see on the sales page is it's a 100% free traffic method, which it is. So inside of Ignition, basically how it worked is it initially started out as all centered around that one free traffic method, and that's literally what got me back to making full-time income again, making $3,000 to $4,000 a month in an extremely fast amount of time. And then the product was going to be based around that. And as we were going further, and I was partnering with Brenden, and we were doing some things, I actually on the back end decided to give way more value than that. And what I did was added essentially 3 more courses within one, all congruent though with that main free traffic method, to allow people to really scale up from there. Take that and scale up, get better results, create a long-term asset. But yeah, the main case studies around that free traffic method, which is great. Anyone can do it at any experience level. Like I said, I came back, started from scratch. But then I really, it's kind of unannounced that I really created a business in a box. So you have everything you need and every asset, every aspect of your business to create the kind of income, that I've been able to create.
Okay, so I've looked at the members area, and like I said before, I like the way it's laid out. It's easy to follow. And I actually love the idea that what you had with giving the extra value. So normally you'll get the front end, and then to scale, the front end is good enough to get you going, to get you start making money, and then upsell is to scale it out. You just bundle that all into one.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like I really. This is great for anybody at any experience level. Even experienced marketers get a lot from this. I teach a lot that aren't even in other courses, but I really wanted to make sure that newbies or people struggling could get the most out of this and create an actual business. So sometimes when products come out and they really teach like a one-off method, just one free traffic method, it can be great, but it depends on where you're at in your business. If you're brand new and you're trying to create an actual, start from scratch and everything, you need more than that. So that's what I decided to do. Give that method that allowed me to get back in to where I was before, essentially from like a newbie standpoint, but then give more than that to be able to scale it up, create multiple streams of income, which is the beauty of this business. So that's what I decided to do on the back end. So yeah.
Okay. No, cool. So I mean, is there any skill level required? I mean, you did mention you did some internet marketing beforehand, and you did have a list. At this point, you didn't have any lists. You basically started from scratch. But was there any skills you brought along that helped you, or?
I mean, there really isn't any specific skills that you need, because I have experience before, but the way I designed the product as well is taking in all my experience together. So I took the aspects of when I was a newbie as well and made sure that I positioned it and taught it in a way to where literally a brand new newbie can start from scratch. They'll have everything they need. So there's no prior experience needed, no like extreme technical skills. There are some aspects here and there where you might need to get an autoresponder, that kind of thing. But no, like everything's easy to learn, super easy to implement. So I definitely focused on that when I was making it.
Okay, and maybe that leads on to the next question. I mean, what makes this so good, and what makes it stand out from the rest of the methods out there today? And well, the one thing I know already is it's current, because you've been doing it for the last 4 months, and it's. But what else is make it stand out from the rest?
Well, number one, it's actually real. It's like legit. It's not, this industry can be, rough sometimes with some of these products that are being launched. Not calling anybody out or anything, like nothing like that. But sometimes, the income proof could be from their entire business, maybe not from the specific method completely or something like that. One thing I pride myself on with this is that the income proof, and I even show in the members area, I do a video showing it all. It's legit from July when it really took off when I first implemented it, and all the income proof is recent. It's from these exact methods. So that's one thing which your customers and everybody else who purchases your subscribers and stuff can rest assured that it's from this specific method. It's recent, last few months, so that's good to go. And then it's just complete. A lot of courses out there it seems like something's missing here and there. In my opinion, it's complete. Nothing's missing. It's all step by step. It's not overly. It's got a lot of information there, a lot of videos, but it's not overwhelming. You just follow it step by step, and it's good to go. And I just think it really is a point A to point B kind of overall method, and various different methods that they can have success with. So
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No, cool. So can you explain to us what this is all about? What this method is all about?
Well, the main free traffic method is based around YouTube marketing. Mm-hmm. Now, some people tend to get kind of worried about that, YouTube marketing, but it's just a fear you got to get over. It's super simple to do, and once you do it a couple times, it gets so easy. The fact is, that whole method based around that, which is kind of the main method that got me back into it. I mean, I literally from nothing was able to make nearly $500 in the first 3 days of implementing that one method. And the nice thing is, anyone can do that. Now, as a disclaimer, can't guarantee that exact amount of money is going to be happening for anybody, but it's extremely possible. And as long as you actually take action, take daily consistent action, it works really well. And that's kind of the main modules based around that. I also teach a lot of insider tips and tricks to make it, to get your videos ranked higher, to get more conversions that aren't in any other products, like literally, which is cool. Now, as far as the rest of the course, that's all about free traffic. But what's nice about this course is, like I said, I've expanded on it. So you can kind of pick what you want to do. You can do them all and have multiple income streams. So for example, the second part of the course is about paid traffic. So you use paid traffic and you use affiliate marketing. So I teach extremely unique, high converting affiliate funnels you use to make commissions with affiliate marketing with paid traffic. So you got to have that free traffic aspect or module 1 with the YouTube marketing, the paid traffic with module 2 if you have a budget and that's what you want to do. Mm-hmm. And then module 3, I teach a really cool way to create super simple little reports you can either give away for free or sell for $1. And what that allows you to do is basically build a buyer's list extremely easily and fast because of the low barrier of entry for doing that. So as you can see, it's got all three aspects of internet marketing. Basically, you either do free traffic, you do paid traffic, or you create products. But it's not extensive product creation. It's just super simple ones with a unique method that I've only seen one other person teach ever, which is really cool and allows any newbie to do it without having to know any information at all. They can create it in 15 minutes. So, and then basically module 4 in there is all about, it's a really cool way to combine all three together. So the work you do in the first 3 modules, you can combine them all together and have kind of one ultimate, funnels or, income machine, I guess you can say, which is kind of corny, but it's a way to leverage all the work you're already doing without doing any extra work, and you can scale up your profits. So it's really cool.
Okay, so yeah, essentially using what you already have out there, repurposing your content to scale up your profit. Okay.
Yeah, repurposing it, and repurposing it that we can reuse it, and then it's just a flexibility. Ignition's all about flexibility. You can focus just on one method. If you just want to do module 1 stuff or just module 2 stuff and really scale with that, it's a course in its own. Each module is a course in its own, really. So you can do one, you can do all 3 modules at the same time for multiple streams of income, or you can just combine them all with what I teach in module 4, which I call the Ignition Maximizer, basically.
Okay. No, cool. So, I mean, it sounds like there's a lot of value in there. Getting started with any of the methods, is there a huge investment required? Do you necessarily need a website and stuff like that?
For module 1, the YouTube stuff, you don't need any investment, which is really cool. All you really need is some way to record yourself on the computer and stuff like that. Maybe a microphone, but that's about it. Which every computer, laptop or whatever has. That's super simple. But then module 2, the investment would be it is focused on list building, with paid traffic and stuff. So you'll need money to invest for the paid traffic. You'll need, which a very small budget will work for that. And then you just need an autoresponder to be able to capture your leads, so you can email them in the back end. And because having a list, in my opinion, is the best thing you can have in your business to create a long-term income. And I'm sure you know.
Agreed.
Yep. And then module 3, there's no investment needed for that. I mean, the only investment you would need besides that is like a page builder. So like when you do module 2 and create your squeeze pages and stuff, you'll need a way to do that. But it's you have options there where it's completely free, and you have options where you might need a little bit of investment, but nothing over $50 to $100, nothing crazy.
Yes. Okay. No, cool. So let's talk about. So that's everything in the front end, right? So let's move on and maybe the price point. So how much is this selling for on launch day, which is the 13th?
Yeah, basically it's starting out $12.95, and then I believe it's after 4 hours. I believe it's going to start going on a dime sale and start going upwards. So it definitely right at launch will be the cheapest price to get it at, the $12.95.
Okay, cool. So I'll be sure to mail the guys, and if you do see this video, click the link below. Next up, what's the first upsell my viewers can expect?
Yeah, so the first upsell is going to be $37, and basically it's a done for you option. That's when I'm reviewing products and creating products, I just love when there's done for you options out there. That's why I created that. And essentially what that gives you is 5 done for you affiliate funnels. So like the funnels I teach inside the course, instead of learning it and then putting it all together and having to do all that, I've done everything for you as far as all the funnels are done, the squeeze pages, the thank you pages, the entire funnel. Plus you get an automated follow-up sequence. It's all done, basically just plug and play. Literally all you have to change is your name, put an affiliate link in there, and you're good to go. Plus all those products, I've set it up to where you'll get instant approval to get, you definitely get approved. You'll definitely get instant approval on them, because it's either my products, Brendan's products, or some partners that we're it's all based on affiliate marketing as well. So
yeah, okay, so everything's done for you. You just need to get the traffic to the funnel.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
Yeah, to the landing page. Okay, cool. And then what else? What's the second upsell?
Yeah, so the other one is resell rights basically to the funnel. So if you want to resell Ignition, you'll get those resale rights for that. That's for $97. Definitely worth it, because the way we've hired not professional but really high quality copywriters and designers for this, so it's going to convert really well. So if your customers are looking for something that they want to promote via any kind of traffic source, really Ignition would be a good option. And that way, instead of doing it as an affiliate, they can do it and keep 100% commissions across the board. So
yes, exactly. And I mean, that sounds like whatever you learn in the front end. So scale out with OTO1, but of OTO1 is done for you stuff. But once you implement that and learn that, you can actually then sell this as your own product and do the same things you learn to drive traffic to this funnel, and like you say, keep 100% commissions. So that's pretty cool. And then the third upsell, I believe, is 2 kinds of coaching programs.
Yeah, there's either a one-on-one coaching option or a digital coaching option. So whichever option, if they want to, and it's with Brenden actually. So I partner with Brenden, and he is killer. I mean, he's done a lot with his business, multiple.
Yeah.
He makes a ton of affiliate commission stuff. So if your customers are interested in any coaching, you got 2 options there. Yeah,
no, I know Brenden quite well as well. So that's the coaching. So either you say one-on-one coaching, or you can have the downside on that is just the video coaching.
Yep.
Oh, fantastic. Is there anything, like any word of advice you want to give my viewers in terms of, I mean, because I know a lot of people are scared of video. Like you say, the first module is not the be all and end all, but that is video marketing or using YouTube. They are scared to be in front of the camera, and I always say I was scared the first time. The more you do it, the more comfortable you get in front of the camera. But in your words, any words of advice in that? Yeah, respect?
I mean, you just gotta make sure you have the right mindset. I mean, this industry can make it seem like it's so easy and hypey, and I get it. And the thing is, your subscribers and stuff like that, you got to realize that all the people who are having success now were in the same shoes as brand new newbie. We're all there. I was there, the same position. I was thinking the same things. I was buying product of their product. I get it. but you gotta really focus your mindset on what you really want. If you really want to make a full-time business online, to be your own boss, that kind of stuff, you gotta have that right mindset. It's not gonna happen overnight. It's gonna take some work. If you have to put in 8 hours a day into it for a while, okay, that's fine. But if you're doing that while working from home, that's still part of the dream. And you gotta focus too. You gotta actually take action, like legitimately. You can't buy a course, buy the next one, or buy a course and ask for a refund, expect things to change. If you keep doing that, you won't get any results. So fight your fears, take action, take daily consistent action. Don't just try for a little bit, actually try for a while, and then focus on small goals. Get to your first $25 day, your first $50 day, your first $100 day, and then work on getting that consistent, and you'll get there. And once you do that, once you get to a certain point, it'll snowball really well, and you'll be the one, 3 to 6 months later, helping other newbies and trying to tell them that you were in the same spot, and that's how you got there. So just gotta ignore all the hypiness, ignore all the overnight kind of stuff, and if you really want to create a real business online, get in that mindset and get to work, basically.
Okay, yeah, and I mean, like my good friend Bill Hugo always says, don't put in half-ass effort, because you won't get results.
He was my mentor for a while too. He was one of the first people I even bought coaching from and stuff. So yeah, I know Bill real well.
Okay, that's good to know. Didn't know that. Yeah, he was one of my coaches as well. Awesome guy. So yes, I think we've covered all of it. Like I said, there's a little bit price, and after that it will go up. I'll be sure to mail you guys once it goes live, and if you want to pick this up and you want to start creating income, just click the link below. Branden, I want to thank you again for joining us on the show, and I want to wish you luck, all the best with the launch on Friday the 13th. I hope the superstition doesn't come into play, but I mean, that's just, again, mindset. But
thanks for having me. Yeah, great being here.
Okay, and I'm sure I'm going to have you on here for future launches. So all good. Keep well.
All right, you as well. Thanks, man.
Thanks, man. Bye-bye. And there you go, guys. Short and sweet. Ignition is a real simple system to follow. It's working currently. Branden's been doing it for the last 4 months or 3 months and see great results. So be sure to pick this up at launch time by clicking the link below. And if you support me by picking this up through my link, I'll also include some awesome bonuses that will help you with this course as well. Please be sure to subscribe and leave a comment down below with any questions or any recommendations in order for me to make this the best show possible for you guys. That's it from me, Pieter DuPreez.